Hey guys, RJ here, and this is Promotion Power number 70. If you watched last episode, then you'll realise that we had a really good result against Brighton. Now, Brighton was a team that I didn't think was quite up the table, but as you can see on the right side of the screen there, Brighton was actually in 7th. So to get a 4-0 win over a team that's that high up the table is really convincing and shows a lot of the team's potential and a lot of hopefully what we can build on in the future. I was really hoping that we'd be able to build on that potential straight away as we went into this game against Birmingham. Birmingham again was another high flying team. I believe Birmingham was in the top 5, possibly even top 4 or 3. So, but nevertheless, with the result against Brighton, I felt really confident. I thought the team was playing really well, and I was hoping that, like I said, we could carry on the form into this game. Now, like I said, Birmingham was a really good team. So usually I'd be content with a draw, but in these circumstances I really wanted to go out and get a win. If we did, we would move up the table. As you can see at the moment, we are in 26th position after 20 games played. We have unfortunately lost more than we've won, which is something that I desperately want to turn around as we go into the January transfer window, hoping to pick up some new players. If there is anyone, guys, that you'd like us to pick up, please do drop their name in the comment section below and I will review them and tell you my opinion on the player. I do reply to all comments, guys, so if you could do that, that'd be absolutely brilliant. But concentrating on the episode at the moment, guys, you'll see here that we get a lovely bit of play by Finlay. He's actually playing quite well. He played really well against Brighton. And you'll see there, he just seems to cipher through the players really to get his chance on goal going into the 70th minute. However, guys, like I stated at the start of the video, Birmingham was a really strong team and they did have multiple chances to try and get back at us. One of them there goes out for a corner. They put this corner in going on to the 90th minute, the end of the game, and Marlon King gets his head to that and puts that away. Now, that was really disappointing to actually go out with the draw there, guys, but it's a point against a team that necessarily we would have usually lost against, so we are improving slightly. But I was hoping in the next game against Cardiff, a team that are in a similar position to us, we would be able to build on the victory and draw and carry on the team's good form. The team did play very well there. I'm just hoping that we can get players such as Stanislas, Finlay, Quintero to really keep up the form that they've seemed to have developed over the last few games and carry on into this game against Cardiff. If you did miss the last episode, guys, with the win over Brighton, please do go back and check the channel. It has got a playlist on there which has got all of the Promotion Power episodes. Also, guys, if you're watching this and really want to help out the channel, please do share this video on Twitter, on Facebook, anywhere possible. It really does help out the channel and it really helps out me, and I'm very appreciative of you guys doing that. But going back to the episode, obviously we had the injury of Cox that we had to deal with, but with the way Finley's been playing, I was more than happy to let him play and go into this game hopefully going to grab another goal. I also decided to leave Lecheches on the field because he's very young, he's got brilliant potential, and he played actually quite well against Birmingham and against Brighton. So in this game, I was hoping you'd be able to put up yet another good performance to hopefully get us the win and stop us from conceding goals. Because that's one of the things we seem to do quite a lot. We seem to spring into action soon as they've managed to score a goal against us, which is kind of disappointing really, because it'd be better if we just took the game straight away and just went out and we're able to grab a goal and then stay in front and then remain that. I don't particularly think it's the free back formation. I think it's mainly the keeper's fault and sometimes how I defend's not brilliantly too. So I might have to review that going again into January, looking maybe for a left back or right back to change the formation up. But at the moment, guys, I am pretty happy with the three at the back formation, although it does let some slip ups occasionally. You'll see here that straight away Cardiff really apply the pressure, coming very close indeed, not only once but twice. They passed it around brilliantly and they're actually a really solid midfield. They got players such as Whittingham, Much, Bellamy. They've now got Beckford up front. Smith, again, a really good player. And it was only a matter of time before they broke through and managed to grab a goal. You'll see they managed to do that just before half-time in the 41st minute. And at that point, I wasn't too shocked to get into half-time 1-0 down. But at the same time, I was really hoping for a reaction going into the second half. Now, unfortunately, guys, we wasn't able to get a reaction until late on in the game, in the 55th minute. But what a reaction that actually was. Finlay, again, showing really good signs of form to go in and score that. And he wasn't actually done there. You'll see again, he received the ball in a very similar position and slots that one away just as similar to grab himself another goal 10 minutes later. At this point, I was like on top of the world. I was really buzzing. I was really thinking we was going to go on and get a win at this point. I really felt we had played brilliantly. And if we could just hold on to the 2-1 lead, surely that would be enough to get us the win. But as you see here, guys, Cardiff was a very strong team. Whittingham there misleads the defender and puts a ball in the box for Kim Bo-kyung to score, which is really disappointing because Chinese players are very small usually, so it was really disappointing that he managed to win in the air against Win, who's usually very good in the air. Now, after that game, Cardiff did manage to overtake us, only on goal difference. They had one more goal difference to us, but yet again, guys, we was on 7, 7 and 8, still with more losses than wins. That needed to be addressed drastically if we was going to go on and climb higher up the table, as we so much wish. At this point, I was really hoping to get close to 10th position. If I could get there, it'd be absolutely brilliant. And then from there, hopefully build up to try and get above 10th. But that is a long way away, so all we can concentrate at the moment is taking one game at a time and really building up. But as you see here, guys, I do change the formation and the players around quite a lot, because if you look at the whole team on the left there, guys, if you want to go back and look at it, they are playing 5 at the back, which is a very defensive formation, and it will be very hard to break down. It does mean that we can benefit because of how many attacking players we have got, but they do have quite a good attack. They've also got some very good midfielders. Corrin's a particularly brilliant player for them. I think he's one of the highest scorers in the league, and to do that as a midfielder is actually pretty brilliant. But going into the game, guys, you'll see here that straight away we had a lovely bit of possession, passed it round quite well, and I was hoping from here we could just build up and build up. But as you see here, guys, we actually get a nice run of play. Finlay again pulling the strings in the attacking positions of the field, and in the 3rd minute he grabs that goal to give us a 1-0 lead. At that point I was absolutely buzzing. Again, like I said against Cardiff, surely if we could just hold on to this, we'd be able to go on and win the game, and that's exactly what we did. It was a very boring game, but a game nevertheless to give us 3 points. We climb up to 14th in the table, guys. Make sure to check out number 18. It will be out in 2 days time, guys, where you will see if we can climb any higher up the table. Thanks for watching this episode. As always, please share the video, like the video, comment the video, let people know about the channel. The channel needs to grow, guys, and it's down to you. Thanks for watching. Like I said, RJ out.